When and how can you vacate an order of the court? My name is Carl Burkhead. I'm an attorney with Worth Law Office in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I want to help you make law easy by just briefly telling you about vacating court orders and when and how that can play into your case. So I've been doing family and civil law, or family and criminal law, excuse me, for about 7 years now. Uh, Vacating court orders really comes in on the criminal side or on the civil side more than anything else, because a lot of times you get something where maybe you missed court, or something happened to where a court order was entered against you that you don't like, or that wasn't fair, or that didn't follow statute. Um, there's specific provisions within Title 12 that deal with when and how you can vacate an order of the court. The most common one that I've seen is when the court order is put into place by default. So let's say, for example, let's say that you had a pretrial schedule for your divorce and you don't show up for some reason. And so by default, a court order is entered granting the divorce, granting the side that showed up everything that they wanted, and you're kind of just left up a creek. You can vacate those. You have to be able to show, one, that it was a default order, which obviously it was. Two, it has to be within the time limit, which with the default decree you get, I think, up to a year. And then you have to show that there was some sort of fraud or mistake or justification for why you weren't there. Like, hey, yeah, no, this court order got put in place against me, but here's what happened. Here's why I shouldn't be held accountable to it. Here's why I shouldn't have to abide by it. Very rarely do I see cases where someone who was there present in court can get a court order vacated. Almost never have I seen someone be able to get a court order vacated that they signed off on and agreed to. It really plays into sometimes where it's a default decree and there's fraud or mistake or something like that. Especially because the phrase is the law abhors a forfeiture, or nature abhors a vacuum. Basically, the law is very much set up to where you should have your day in court. So if you're deprived of your day in court by there being a default judgment entered against you, unless it's just something absolutely egregious, more often than not, the courts are going to vacate the order and let you, and basically kind of turn back the clock and let you actually show up and have your day in court. This process can get kind of confusing, and it's definitely something that I caution my clients about whenever we're looking at trying to get a court order vacated and just completely pulled off. But if that's something that you think that you need, or if it's something where you think that you're in a situation where it's justified, absolutely give us a call. I really want to be able to help you out. I'll go over the facts with you. I'll apply them to the law, and we'll see if you've got enough to actually make it happen. My name is Carl Burkhead. I'm with Worth Law Office, and I want to help you to make law easy. Thank you.